Okay, so it was in the middle of drying, and I tested it. I thought it was dry, so it broke. And I ended up having to reform it with the water and such. And as I was reforming it, my loving dog Diesel, who's laying over there in the freaking corner, decided to try and drink the water that I was using in the spoon, and kind of ended up tipping the whole spoon in there. So I ended up, thankfully I had only measured out half a spoon. Ended up having to use the rest of the mixture. Well, almost the rest of the mixture. So it's probably about 1 teaspoon, 1 spoon maybe left to half a spoon. And that is why it is bigger than it was. But it is no longer wet on the outside. But I know for a fact that on the inside, it is still extremely wet. Extremely. So, it needs to be dry. And it just, needs to be set for a little bit longer. This is what the bottom of it looks like. It's a bit off, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. I am going to try, and I don't think I can mold that back together. Yeah. Okay. It's kind of like the same rule with concrete almost. You can't really have any cracks or divots or whatever. But the thing is this is cement. So it's supposed to act as a natural cement. That's what NCE stands for, is natural cement. But yeah, so the process of how it is made is you get wood ash, finely ground wood ash, you wet it, you put water in it, kind of make a ball out of it, make sure it's nice and together, and then you put it back and you heat it again, whether it be in a fire or whatever. You heat it again, and then when you add water to it, that's what creates the cement. Of course, you can't put too much water because you gotta get the correct water mixture, okay, in order to, not have watery cement, basically. But yeah, so there's that. And then whatever is left, I need to still go get one more ingredient to make the final prototype. And we'll go from there. So here's this, and then I will update. I'm going to make another video added onto this one. This is still December 3rd, 2022. Later tonight, it'll most likely be dry completely through. Allow a few hours or whatever, just to be on the safe side. And we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Shalina Marks signing off. I don't know. I'm trying new crap. Woo!
This is
Really? Now on digital. When did they come
this
up
is a
with
Lego
that
sorter.
one?
That's
Because last I checked, I was born in 2000. Okay, I have depression. I do not look up at anybody. I barely make eye contact with my own family. Okay? And you want to know the reason why? The true reason why? It's because I know what's in people's minds. I know the bullcrap that goes on in the background. It doesn't matter who you are. There's stuff going on in the background. It's called your subconscious. And, dude, I am pissed off. I'm pissed off. These are the types of reasons I have depression. One, every time I try to have a creative outlook on something or a creative coping method or whatever, draw something, write something, people look at it, take the kernel of it, the main point of it, and they go and they make something else of their own without even asking me. That is creative copywriting, okay? That is truly fucking copywriting. Secondly, they can look at something of mine and get an idea from it. Oh, and they do. They get ideas from it. And they don't ask me, hey, can, something, can you because I learned this in school, that an idea is yours when it is yours. An idea becomes yours when it is yours. Like when you think it up and you write it down. Like that's when it becomes yours, is when you think it up. And I don't know, man, like, they don't sit there and ask me, hey, can I use this to make my own project with? Or can I use you for inspiration of my project, Because you had to ask to use for inspiration of the idea. And so, and it becomes yours when you think it up, the moment you think it up. Even if you don't write it down, it becomes your idea. It's your idea. Okay? Anyone who said, look, all this legal BS is, Slow freaking phone. Okay, come on now. Hurry it along. Okay, how to patent your idea, 3 easy steps. Yeah, that's the first thing that comes up, and they be trying to make money off of you. Do you have an idea, invention, patent invention, 3 ways to protect your original idea, LegalZoom. And we'll go to some other ones. There are different ways to protect original ideas. The method you choose depends on kind of idea you have. You're ready to unleash your blockbuster idea. You're convinced it will fund your retirement handsomely, and even your muse will get a cut. See, because they become your muse. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you got the idea from seeing your muse, you know. But see, they did it correctly. They said even your muse will get a cut. That's how it's supposed to go, you know. But they said, and even your muse will get a cut. It's supposed to be always that your muse gets a cut because they are the ones helping to spark the idea to begin with, even. So they're supposed to always get a cut. Unless it's, an object and not a person. And even, if it's a robot, they should sell, in my opinion, anyway, because anything with a consciousness is living. It says, how can you help safeguard your richly deserved rewards? It all depends on your idea, which we qualify as intellectual property, IP. Includes almost any kind of original creation, a novel, a logo, a song, or a new process for developing film. Which kind of protection does your idea need? Legal protection falls into 3 basic categories: copyright, trademarks, and patents. And it goes on. Trademarks apply to words, names, or symbols intended to identify a distinguishing good or services of one manufacturer from another. See, this one's actually very helpful. All the other ones I found literally were not this helpful. Like, they were all saying, oh, you have to have it written down. Oh, you have to, show that it's yours, which... if I did this... Yeah, here we go, this .edu. This is very unhelpful. Take my word for it, in the world of patent law, this adage holds little weight. First person to invent a useful, novel, and non-obvious idea is the legal inventor. That's why, in case of dispute, it's imperative to be able to prove the date when you first envisioned the invention, regardless of what anyone tells you. Mailing yourself a registered letter does not constitute legal proof of invention. To protect your inventions from potential challenges, the first thing you need to do is put your idea in writing. Okay, back up. They said sending yourself a letter isn't legal proof, but then they tell you to put your stuff in writing. And it says your documentation must be complete, accurate, and concise. Create research and development notebooks and don't leave anything to guesswork. The notebooks should describe the invention in words and pictures, fully explaining how it operates. Now, why in the world? Turn off the screen by accident. Okay, so that was the street sweeper. Over there was 2 TVs when we first got here. A TV by the door there, right there, directly there, and then a TV over there on the ground. That was a flat screen TV. That was one of those old box TVs over by the door. And he literally just picked them up. The box TV literally had like grass and all that crap growing on it. Like it was old, and they both looked like they'd been rained on, so they'd been out there quite a while. He just fucking picked it up, okay, and like I don't even know, man. Like this place is so weird. So over there is not where he's back. I guess where he's backing up. Over there is a what the motherfucker just passed me. This passed me up. Fucking went that way. Oh my god, he just fucking went that way. What the fuck? He just passed right by me. Dude, it was unnecessary. Okay, hold on. So, there's this area over here, and there's nothing else over here really for him to pick up. And there's this, when I first got here, there's this box over there. Oh, it's past the light. It's like in between those 2 lights. See those 2 lights? Okay. It's like directly there in between those 2 lights. Let's see if I can roll the window down so you can see it. Nope, still can't see it. Where's the darn? Okay. Well, but anyways, it's directly over there, and I'll get a picture of it. But this thing, oh my gosh, man, is absolutely freaking ridiculous. It's got a smiley face on it. Okay. There's also a lamp over there. That by that door, you see that little round thing sticking up by that door? You see it? That's the bottom of a lamp post, okay? Like a lamp that you plug into the living room. Okay? He didn't even pick that up. Dude, this fucking shit is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. And the TVs are completely... I tried to film it earlier, but I couldn't get my camera up fast enough.